I'm Jimmy. I'm the host of the show. Thank you for watching the show on Giving Tuesday. Hashtag Giving Tuesday. Can you believe we used to be charitable without hashtags? It seems weird to have Giving Tuesday after everyone spent all their money on Black Friday and Cyber Monday and give me some of that Saturday. But that's how we do it. America first. This was nice. In honor of Giving Tuesday, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, the world's richest man, gave his employees an extra 90 seconds to use the bathroom today. No one had to sprint. There are so many worthy places to send your money on Giving Tuesday, and none less so than the Donald J. Trump Election Defense Fund. Uncle Scam has been raking it in. He's raised $170 million doing this since the election. For what, I don't know. He knows the results aren't going to be overturned, but I guess he saw an opportunity to make money. It's like setting up your bake sale outside of Curves, you know? But maybe that's the reason he won't concede. This is day, 28 of Squattergate. He's still rousing rabble in the various swing states, but the future is not rosy for the president. His own attorney general today, William Barr, dropped a December surprise on him. In an interview with the AP, Barr said, "We have not seen fraud on a scale that could have affected a different outcome in the election." Barr also appeared to throw a jab at Trump, saying there's a growing tendency to use the criminal justice system as a sort of default fix-all. When people don't like something, they want the Department of Justice to come in and investigate. Oh, man, if Bill Barr had a neck, Trump would totally be ringing it right now. He did call him into the White House. What's left of Trump's legal team immediately put out a statement that said, "We have many witnesses swearing under oath they saw crimes being committed in connection with voter fraud. As far as we know, not a single one has been interviewed by the DOJ. With the greatest respect to the Attorney General, his opinion appears to be without any knowledge or investigation of the substantial irregularities and evidence of systemic fraud." Wow. So Bill Barr is part of the conspiracy, too. It goes so deep. Did you have any idea it went this deep, Guillermo?
No, Jimmy, no.
Are you even listening to any of this?
I am listening to you, yes. I am listening to you, yeah. I am, always.
William Barr has been one of Trump's most obnoxiously loyal allies throughout. Emphasis on lies and allies. This would be like if Thelma turned on Louise. This would be like if you turned on me, Guillermo. It's unthinkable. But apparently this election ruse is too much even for Bill Barr, and Trump is lashing out at everyone, including two of his bigliest supporters, the governors of Georgia and Arizona. The governor of Arizona is a guy named Doug Ducey. He doesn't know what to do right now. Trump wants him to just ignore the results of the election and declare him the winner in Arizona, which the governor doesn't even have the power to do. These two are, or were, so close that Ducey gave Trump his own ringtone on his phone.
We've had so much outreach personally from both the president and the vice president that I had to change the ringtone on my phone. And it rings "Hail to the Chief," because I didn't want to miss another phone call directly from the White House.
So that was back in July, and this was yesterday when Ducey officially certified the results in Arizona, which gave the state to Joe Biden. So they broadcast the certification live, and guess who called right in the middle of him signing it? That's right, hail to the chief. I believe the young people call that ghosting. And then after being publicly screened, the president called into a hearing in Arizona on the subject of voter fraud to drop a Ducey on Doug.
Arizona will not forget what Ducey just did. We're not going to forget the people of Arizona.
Yeah, he also angrily tweeted about Ducey multiple times. And this guy is his friend, Doug Ducey. Now you see why his stupid sons never stop kissing his ass. One wrong word, they're out too. But for all the fake outrage he's spewing in public, CNN is reporting that one of Trump's closest advisors said the president sees the writing on the wall, which is good. What wall is he seeing it on? The one he didn't build to keep the caravans out? I'm glad he finally sees the writing. I guess once he lost Wisconsin 5 times in 10 days, he realized the end might be near. Not only has Trump lost the election, he even lost Pat Robertson, who, if you don't know, is the 400-year-old host of the 700 Club. Pat nearly died coming up with this football analogy explaining what's going on.
When the game is all over and the total has been posted, he says, I'd like you to change the score. And the people say, no, the game's over. You've lost. That's what we're dealing with here, folks.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but the weird little Muppet is right. That is what we're dealing with here, folks. Meanwhile, our president-elect was out and about today showing off his brand new orthopedic boot.
Mr. President-elect, how does your foot feel? How's your foot?
Good. Thanks, Boniva. It's going to be a very boring 4 years. Team Biden is moving ahead with plans for his inauguration, which will reportedly be scaled down because of the pandemic. They're trying to figure out how many cars they can fit on the White House lawn right now. We still don't know if Trump plans to be at Biden's inauguration or if he'll spend the day with his mouth open under a McDonald's soft-serve ice cream machine. But we still have almost 2 months to go. Trump still has 50 days in office. He's president for 50. We shouldn't have this much time between the election and the inauguration. We should treat the White House like it's America's Airbnb. You lose the election, checkouts at 11 a.m. next morning. Strip the sheets, leave the keys under the mat. New president checks in at 3. Meanwhile, Pardon Palooza is underway. Last week, Trump granted clemency to his former national security advisor, Michael Flynn, a man who repeatedly lied to the FBI. And according to the New York Times, Trump's very criminal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, floated the idea of getting a presidential pardon, too, for whatever might hit. That surprises me. I always assumed that when the clock struck midnight on Inauguration Day, Rudy would turn back into a ferret and go about his way. But Rudy's spokesperson said Mayor Giuliani cannot comment on any discussions that he has with his client. He is, however, currently screaming about massive ballot dumps in the parking lot of a Chuck E. Cheese. So, you know, the holiday season is upon us. We started our Advent calendar with the kids this morning. And here's the thing about Advent calendars. You forget. Turns out 3-year-olds don't really understand the concept of only opening one little door per day to get the toy. So we are now in for 25 days of torture leading up to Jesus' birthday. Guillermo, your son Benji had a birthday today, right?
Yeah, today. He's 9 years old today.
9 years old.
Yeah.
Does he ever watch you on the show?
Sometimes he does.
Sometimes he does.
Yes.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Benji. You know,
Thank you.
Guillermo and I have an annual holiday tradition that we were determined to continue, even though COVID is happening. Every year, we dress up as Santa's little helpers to find out how the kiddies are behaving. This year, we did it via video chat. Hi, kids. How are you?
Hi.
I'm Elf Jimmy, and this is Elf Guillermo. We are hired by Santa Claus to find out if you've been naughty or nice this year. What are your names?
Danielle.
Danielle and?
Nicholas.
Just like Santa Claus, that's his name. Saint Nicholas.
Yes.
Now, the one difference between Santa and you, Nicholas, is Santa has all his teeth. How many teeth did you lose in the front there?
2.
Okay, we'll bring you a couple of those.
No, the Tooth Fairy took them.
The Tooth Fairy.
Oh, we know the Tooth Fairy. Really weird lady. Just has piles and piles of teeth all over her backyard. Very strange. We don't go near her, okay? And you should not either. Sleep with one eye open. All right, let's talk about Christmas. What we've heard is one of you has been naughty and one has been nice. Which one of you has been nice? Oh, we're going to have to figure this out now. Tell us about some of the naughty things that you've done this year.
When my sister punched me, I was just playing sleepwalking, and my sister thought that I was really sleepwalking.
So she got scared and punched you in your sleep.
You could have trying to wake him up. You could have done this.
Now, Danielle, tell us about something that Nick has done wrong this year. What's he saying? What's he whispering?
That he didn't clean his room?
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm going to clean my room today.
Nick, you're actually tattling on yourself. All right, so you're going to clean your room today. You guys have been pretty good. Let's talk about what you want for Christmas. Let's get into it. Go ahead.
I want a puppy and all the boy stuff,
Okay.
but not girl stuff.
No girl stuff.
I want a LOL dream house for Christmas.
2 LOL dream houses, one for Nick and one for Danielle.
I don't want that.
You don't want that?
Oh, you don't want that. Okay. All right. Well,
That's girl stuff.
what do you want?
I want a drone so I can fly to the North Pole and give you guys a letter.
Wow.
Wow.
You want a drone that will fly a letter to us that we can give to
the North
Santa.
Pole.
And what will it say in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
letter?
Some things that he wants for toys or something. No, not that.
What?
I want to say thank you to Santa.
You know what? Can I tell you something? Kids always send lists to Santa of things they want, and they almost never send thank you notes for the things they got. And I think that's a really nice thing to do. You know, you could also drop it in the mail. You don't necessarily need a drone to send a letter.
Who's gonna mail it to you guys then?
Well, you guys would mail it to him.
Mailman.
Yeah.
Who will take it to him? Who will go to the North Pole, bring it to you guys, and then you guys can bring it to Santa?
Well, the mailman. Did we get mail up here?
I don't think the mailman will survive the cold.
Yeah, we do have a lot of dead mailmen on the lawn right now, frozen. But don't worry, if you send a letter, it will get to us, okay?
Okay.
You can trust in the U.S. Postal Service, kind of. All right, guys, we got you a surprise because we've heard you've been so good. And so we got you gifts before Christmas.
What is this?
Go ahead, open it right now. Yeah.
There isn't anything in the box.
Well,
It's
what?
a
Yeah, no.
sock.
Nick is holding it. It's a sock.
There's only one.
Oh, we'll send you another one.
Seriously?
Well, you got to start somewhere, right? I mean, you can't go out and play with your drone without socks on, can you?
There's only one sock and there's 2 of us and there's 4 feet altogether.
Well, I didn't realize you'd be so good at math.
I know 100 times 100.
What is it?
1,000.
What?
10,000.
Oh, you guys want 10,000 socks?
No!
Okay, we'll send 10,000 socks to your house. Bye, kids. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, but no, 10,000 socks, no!
If you like that video, click subscribe and we'll be together until one of us dies.